Good morning everyone. Welcome to today's session of online classes. You know that we are discussing the chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. In the previous class, we discussed about graphical method of solving a pair of linear equations. Today we will be dealing with algebraic method of solving the equations. There are several algebraic methods of solving a pair of linear equations. Today we will be discussing substitution method. Here we will be dealing with exercise 3.3. The first question of 3.3 is solve the following pair of linear equations by the substitution method. In this question you are given two equations, that is a pair of linear equations in two variables. The first equation is x plus y equal to 14 and the second equation is x minus y equal to 4. In substitution method, the first step is find the value of one variable in terms of the other variable. Here from equation 1 we get x is equal to 14 minus y. X is equal to 14 minus y. We'll take this as 3, substituting 3 in 2. So we took from 1 x is equal to 14 minus y. This value we are substituting in equation 2. 14 minus y equal to 4. Instead of x we wrote 14 minus y equal to 4. 14 minus 2y equal to 4. Minus 2y equal to 4 minus 14. Y equal to negative 10. Where is that negative 10 coming from? 4 minus 14 is negative 10. Minus 2 into y. So when you take minus 2 into to the other side, it becomes divided by negative 2. So y equal to negative 10 divided by negative 2. So y is equal to plus 5. That we will name it as fourth equation. Substituting 4 in 1. X plus 5 is equal to 14. Where is that equation coming from? It's the first equation. Instead of y we substituted 5. X plus 5 is equal to 14. So you know that x is equal to 9. How did you get that? 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. Next question, you have a pair of linear equation. The first equation is s minus t equal to 3. And second equation is given as s by 3 plus t by 2 equal to 6. Don't get worried about the fractions given there. Here you will be taking the LCM and cancelling that denominators. Here you have the denominators as 3, 2 and 1. So the LCM of 3 and 2, you know it is 6. Okay. From first equation, that is s minus t equal to 3, we are taking the value of s as 3 plus t. When this negative t goes to this side, it becomes plus t. S is equal to 3 plus t. Substituting this value of s in second equation. Instead of s, this s, we will write it as 3 plus t by 3 plus t by 2 equal to 6. Taking LCM, that is 6, and multiplying each and every term by 6. That is, if I put 6 here, I will have 6 divided by 3, 2. If I put 6 here, 6 divided by 2, 3. And 6 into 6, 36. So, 2 into 3 plus t plus 3 into t equal to 6 into 6. Expanding and simplifying, we'll get the answer as t equal to 6. We'll number it as 4. Substituting the value of t in the first equation, we'll get it as s minus 6 is equal to 3. Taking minus 6 to the right hand side, it will become plus 6. So s is equal to 9. So the solution of these equations are s equal to 9 and t equal to 6. Next pair of equations, 3x minus y equal to 3, 9x minus 3y equal to 9. Okay, 3x minus y equal to 3, we will consider it as first equation. 9x minus 3y equal to 9, we will consider it as second equation. From first equation, we will get it as x is equal to 3 plus y by 3. 3 here, minus y when comes to the right hand side, it becomes plus y, and 3 into when comes to the right hand side, it becomes divided by 3. Like that, we'll get x is equal to 3 plus y divided by 3. Substituting this value of x in the second equation, we'll get this answer. That is 9 plus 3y minus 3y equal to 9. Here you don't have any variables to equate. You are just getting 9 equal to 9. This situation has arisen because both the given equations are the same. You can see that first equation, if you are multiplying it with 3, you will get the second equation. Once again, if you are multiplying the first equation by 3, 3 into 3, 9, 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 3, 9. So when you are multiplying the first equation with 3, you will get the second equation. That means both the equations are same. Equation 1 and 2 have infinitely many solutions. That is why you are not getting a single value here. So what does it infer? If you are not getting any variable to equate to a number, it means that these equations will have infinitely many solutions. Here the set of equations are 0.2x plus 0.3y equal to 1.3. That is first equation. 0.4x plus 0.5y equal to 2.3. We'll number it as second equation. So what is the first step? From equation 1, we will take the value of x in terms of y. How will you take that? 1.3 minus 0.3y divided by 0.2. That is your first step. Substituting this value of x in equation 2. Rearranging, we will get the value of y as 3. This y value we are going to substitute in equation 1. After substituting, you will get the value of x equal to 2. So, after solving the equations, you will get the value of x is equal to 2 and y equal to 3. Next one. Here you can see two equations. Root 2x plus root 3y equal to 0. That is our first equation. Root 3x minus root 8y equal to 0. That is your second equation. As what we have done in the previous question, from equation 1 we will find the value of x in terms of y. X is equal to root 3y, sorry, negative root 3y by root 2. Here why is it so? Because here you don't have a constant. Your constant is a 0. So x is equal to negative root 3y by 2. Substituting this value of x in equation 2. Root 3 into negative root 3 by negative root 2y minus root 8y. Here I am taking root 3 into root 3 equal to 3. So negative 3y by root 2 minus root 8y equal to 0. Okay, here this equation satisfies 0 only when y equal to 0. So the value of y is equal to 0. Substituting this value in equation 1, we will get x is also equal to 0. Next one. Here also you have fractions as equations. 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 equal to negative 2. X by 3 plus y by 2 equal to 13 by 6. That is your first equation and this is your second equation. From equation 1, 3x by 2 is equal to negative 2 plus 5y by 3. Y plus 5, when you take negative to the other side, it becomes positive. So 3x by 2 is equal to negative 2 plus 5y by 3. This by 3 is only for 5y. So taking the LCM, we will get it as negative 6 plus 5y the whole divided by 3. Now taking 3 to the other side. 3 to the other side. Here it is multiplied. 3 into x. When you take to the other side, it becomes division. Okay, then 3 into 3, 9. And I am taking 2 to the other side, cross multiplying. X is equal to negative 12 plus 10y. That is 2 into 6 is negative 12. 2 into 5 is 10y. So the value of x here is x is equal to negative 12 plus 10y the whole divided by 9. Substituting this value of x in the second equation. Instead of this x, we will write this big term. And then simplifying, we will get it as 20y plus 27y equal to 117 plus 24. 20y plus 27y equal to 117 plus 24. Simplifying, you'll get y equal to 3. Substituting the y value in equation 1, we will get it as 3x by 2 minus 5 into 3 by 3. This 3 is the value of y equal to negative 2. Simplifying, we will get the value of x is equal to 2. So here the solution of the pair of linear equations are x is equal to 2 and y equal to 3.